All right, guys, we're back with some more stretching facts. Today, we're going to be talking about getting into our low squat. For our low squat, we're talking about coming here. I know I just did a video on that recently, and everybody's like, I need the beginner version. So if you have you have bad knee problems, the knees ain't what they used to be, this modification will be good for you. If you're older in age and you're just having trouble getting up and getting down, and again, that looks impossible to you, this modification will definitely help. All right, guys, so you're gonna meet me here on the wall. We're gonna lie in the back. We're gonna make sure that our knees are stacked directly over our hips, and then we're gonna open the knees as wide as we can. Number one, you wanna make sure you're not too far away. So then you're at this obtuse angle. You wanna be right at a 90-degree angle. So knees and ankles, knees and hips. And then you're gonna open as wide as you can. Once you open wide, you wanna make sure that your right foot turns out to the right and your left foot turns out to the left. This is important because whichever way your feet are pointed, your knees are gonna go in that direction. And we want the knees to open wide, so we wanna make sure that we turn the feet all the way out. All right, guys, so we're in our low squat on the wall, and the wall is simulating the floor. So the same way in the other video, I talked about pressing our feet into the floor to help turn on the necessary muscles that we need. That's the same way we're gonna press our feet into the wall. So the wall is pretending to be our floor. We're pressing the feet into the wall, and we're using the glutes to pull the knees down towards the floor. So we're opening up in here. Whenever you turn on those glutes, you're gonna feel pressure right in the groin area, and you wanna really lean into that open and hold and feel the hips open up in the front, and then release. And open up for two. Engaging the glutes, pressing the feet into the wall, and release. Open up for three. And whenever you do this, you want the glutes to be contracting, and the muscles along the inside of the thighs should be reaching from groin all the way to knee, and they're actively lengthening. And release. You're gonna go through that about 10 times, opening and closing. And again, you wanna make sure that you're using the glutes. Whenever you think about your pelvic bone, the glutes are on the back of the pelvic bone, and you're contracting them and you're using them. And I want you to visualize you're opening up the front of your pelvic bone like a book. If you think about the shape of it, I don't know, I like to describe it that way, but you wanna use the glutes, and the more you contract them, it's gonna really open the hips up in the front. It's gonna open that pelvic bone up in the front. So whenever you squeeze, you're squeezing, and you can feel that pressure right in the groin area, and then you release. But you want to make sure you squeeze and hold. You want to give your mind and your body enough time to really make those connections. If you go through your movements too fast, then you're not downloading that muscle memory. And that's what we really want to do. We want to make sure that this is very low impact. Whenever you're lying on the floor and you're using the wall, it's low impact, but it's helping your mind and your body understand what is required for you to do it on the floor whenever you're on your feet.